Ciao a tutti ragazzi, io sono Manuel, ma potete chiamarmi semplicemente Ala. Sono qui con uno degli sviluppatori di Guild Wars 2 che ci racconterà un pochino che cos'è il gioco, quali sono le sue caratteristiche principali. So, hello?
Hi there.
So, what about the game? What is the main features and what make it stand up before other more RPGs?
Well, we have 4 pillars in Guild Wars 2, which are the core pillars of our gameplay, which are dynamic events. We don't have any normal quests you would have in MMOs, as you experienced so far. Those are happenings that take place all over the world that are chained together in a huge event chain, which can lead up to zone-wide meta events, which might be spawning a giant dragon that can be defeated by hundreds and hundreds of players at the same time. Or in other case, if there's no player around and like centaurs attacking a village, that village will be overrun by the centaurs, and players that venture along the village at a later point will have to drive the centaurs off.
So everything you do is have an impact on what you're doing.
Exactly, and even not doing anything has an impact of the world. If you log out of the game will still be running in the background, so events will still be happening without even someone being there. So you will never know what to expect if you log into the world that you just left. You might leave a peaceful village one day, come back 24 hours later, and the village was burned to the ground in the meantime.
What about the other pillars?
Then we have story. Every character in Guild Wars 2 has its own personal story. You can actually decide at character creation to fill out a questionnaire where you can say, hey, my character has an invention, or he has lost his sister during combat, or stuff like this. So when you step into the world for the very first time, you already have a story, a background to your character that you can develop from there on out, where you can go and make decisions that actually change how the world reacts to you, or how your story branches out. So you always have this personal quest or this personal storyline that defines who you are as a player.
And it's different for everyone? Have some sort of chain in the quests?
There are a lot of change that spread out throughout the gameplay. The story starts at level 1 and ends at level 18. And there are many decisions that tell actually the story of the game from the personal perspective of your own character. So everyone experience the world story will experience it from a different kind of angle.
That leaves us with our 2 pillars. What are the third one?
There are PvP, which is combined into structured PvP, which is our esports-like PvP, where there's actually every character in game you create is bumped up to level 80, to maximum stats, to maximum gear. He can freely reset points to his character to build this one specific character he wants and go fighting right from the start. So there's no need to get a special equipment or stuff like this. We want a PvP mode where actually player skill determines who's the victor and not item or special armors or stuff like this. And the other huge pillar is the world versus world event, where there will be an entire battlefield that will be open for 2 weeks of time of a consecutive battle, where there will be 3 factions fighting against each other, building castles, building trebuchets, building cannons to tear those castle walls down, to capture and recapture. And that's not done by like 12 versus 12 or something like that. No, those are hundreds of players fighting against other hundreds of players, with huge backup, with crazy amounts of server capacity enabling us to pull that off. And I think that's the experience that makes Guild Wars.
So when this game will come out?
The game will be out in a couple of days actually. At the 28th of August, the game will be available for everyone who purchases at that day or a later date. For people that already bought our games, there's still the option to actually buy our game right now. They can access the game at the 25th of August. That's the Saturday after Gamescom.
Thank you very much. Ciao ragazzi, vi saluto, faccio salutare come al solito. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can you say to our viewers, ciao Geemba?
And what am I saying basically?
Geemba.
Yeah.
You're saying hello, Geemba is our network, our business network. Okay?
Ciao Geemba.
Ciao ragazzi, ci vediamo col prossimo video. Grazie mille.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.